Today I will be talking about African penguins. They are also known as Phoeniscus demurus and are in the phylum Chordata. They are located in the southern regions of Africa and are the only penguin species found there. I will begin by talking about structure and functions in the African penguin. One important structure is their webbed feet. The function of these webbed feet is that it helps them regulate their body temperature. When a penguin overheats, patches on its feet and glands allow the heat to be released. This allows the penguin to withstand the hot climate of the African shores and the cool temperatures in the ocean. Another function of their webbed feet is that they are able to adjust their direction in water very quickly. This way, they are able to reach swimming speeds of up to 18 miles per hour. Another important structure are the flippers, which are found on the sides of the body. They are shaped like small paddles and consist of many small flat bones. These flippers allow the penguin to swim quickly without getting tired. Now I will compare the structural similarities and differences between crayfish and the penguins. One similarity is that they both have claws. However, the crayfish use these claws for capturing prey, whereas the African penguins use them to mostly walk. Crayfish have shellipids, which are an adaptation of walking legs. They have the same function as the penguin's webbed feet, but they are just structurally different. The penguin also uses their feet to move through the water more swiftly. They also both reproduce externally by laying eggs. Another structure is the bill. The African penguin has a slightly hooked bill, which is long and thin to allow them to hunt fish much more easily. If we compare the bill of an African penguin to the Adélie penguin, you can observe that the African penguin's long hooked bill allows them to hunt fish easier. The Adélie penguin eats krill, so it has adopted a short and narrow beak. So what does the African penguin eat? Well, it mainly eats fish, which includes sardines, pillards, anchovies, and herring. They also eat squids. The digestion of an African penguin is fast and efficient. The digestion system is light and they do not have any teeth, so therefore they feed by capturing a fish or sea animal in their mouth and using muscles in the trachea to swallow it whole. Baby penguins are fed by the adult regurgitating the food and feeding it to them. The baby penguins then swallow the regurgitated food. African penguins are also prey. Predators of the species include feral cats and leopards, and snakes, gulls, and rats prey on chicks. In the water, the most common predators would be the seals and sharks. African penguins reproduce sexually. They find one mate during their lives and have babies at a fairly early age. They start breeding around the age of 4, and they use DNA to pass on genetic material from one parent to the offspring. This genetic material is then passed on to the offspring through sexual reproduction. DNA and genetics will then vary in the offspring due to natural selection, and female penguins tend to lay only 2 eggs in the duration of a year, and those eggs are incubated for approximately 40 days. Other interesting facts about this penguin is that they are sometimes referred to as jackass penguins because of their loud, donkey-like braying sound. Here's a clip of the penguins making this sound. So another interesting fact about these species is that they have recently been declared endangered. This means the population of the penguins is declining, and they may possibly become extinct in the next 70 years. The main reason for this decline is due to humans. From oil spills to fish hunting, these processes are contributing to the extinction of this animal species. So thank you for watching my presentation on African penguins.